Alright guys, so now this is how to use the trade market on Bybit, Binance and other platform. Okay, now this is our trade market. Now if you look at this trade market closely, you will see that the market is not stable, which means any trade you click to either buy or sell would execute immediately or would execute within a specific time frame. Okay, so now as you can see now, the market is not stable. It's going up and down. As you can see now, it's not stable. Now I'm using XRP slash USDT as an example. Okay guys, now if you are buying XRP using your USDT, you will leave it at buy. Now get this basic fact clear. After you must have spotted your arbitrage. Okay, after you must have spotted your arbitrage. Now for instance, if you are buying from Bybit to send over to Binance for resale, let me say for instance, you saw a coin that is more cheaper on Bybit. I want to buy from Bybit and send over to Binance. You will leave it at buy after you might have searched for the pair of coin you want to trade. So now you click on it. Now over here you just enter the name of the coin that you want to trade. Okay, so let's say for instance we want to trade ENJ. Okay, so now you click on ENJ, right? So now if you want to buy ENJ from Bybit, so now you leave it on buy. Okay, but if it happens that the price interchanges and Bybit is selling ENJ at a higher price, then you leave it at sell. Now this sell section represents you selling the asset that you want to exchange. Meanwhile, meanwhile, the buy section means you want to buy this particular asset using your USDT. Okay, now look at these two pairs. Now, if you have USDT, that means you want to buy ENG using your USDT. Okay, sorry. If you leave it as sell, which means you want to sell your ENG for USDT, but if you leave it at buy, this means you want to buy ENG using your USDT. Now, let's say we want to buy ENG for USDT. You must have deposited your USDT already. So now you enter the volume of USDT you have here. So automatically the amount of ENG that you will receive or get would display here. Now let's say we want to start with a capital of 100 USDT. So assuming you have gotten your 100 USDT, you just simply type on 100. Okay, now you see that our 100 USDT here will be giving us 290.94 ENG. As you can see that it automatically displays the amount that you get in ENG using your USDT. Now this green icon simply means buy, while the red icon simply means sell. Hope you understand. Now this means you are buying ENG. Now the sell section means you are selling ENG. Okay, so now we are leaving it on buy since we want to use 100,000 for this capital, and you see that the price appears automatically. Okay, secondly, what you should also consider is the limit or market price. Limit or market order. Okay, now we are leaving it on limit because the price is not stable. Okay, now I've taught you guys about risk management. Okay, risk management. As you can see now, the price is not stable. Okay, now if you leave it at limit, now this limit consists of this plus and minus icon. Okay, now you can use this minus or plus icon to either reduce the price or increase the price that you either desires to buy or sell. Now when you click on this minus icon, you will see that the price is reducing. Now you can set your own price, that this is when I want this coin to execute trade when you get to this amount. Okay, or however you can use the plus to increase the amount Okay. Now, now you can do this when you want to either buy or sell your asset. Okay. So after you might have selected the amount that suits your taste, you can proceed and click on buy. Okay. Now, when you click on buy, your order will be under this column. Okay. So once the market got to the amount in which you entered it, the trade would automatically execute. Thereafter, you will now have ENJ instead of USDT. So after you might have gotten your ENJ, you can transfer it to Binance where you want to sell for a higher profit. Now, if you click on this limit order, you will see that we have the market order, we have the TP slash SL order, we have the conditional, we have the OCO. But the one we majorly use is either the market or limit order. So let me explain to you guys the difference between these two pairs. Now, the difference between this limit order and the market order is the limit order. On the limit order, you have access to control the market. Once the market get to that amount you set, your trade would execute immediately. But if the price doesn't get to that amount in which you set, which means the market will not execute or your trade will not execute. Now, the market order is when you place to buy using the market order, it would execute immediately. Okay, but the disadvantage in using the market order is that the price might instantly goes up or down. So if you are lucky enough that the price goes to your prediction, which means you'll be lucky. So it's almost risky using this market order. That's the reason why most people prefer using the limit order so that by the time the price get to that exact amount in which they want to buy, the market or the trade would execute. So most times I do use the market order only if the market is stable. Now get it clear, you can use this market order when the market is stable. All right. So now let's go back. Now, as you can see now, the market is not stable. It's not stable. So if you are using the market order, you have to take serious precaution of it. So the limit order, which I've already explained to you, you can set your price, and by the time the market gets to that amount in which you set, your trade would execute. So just simply click on buy after you have done with your settings, and that's all. So it also applicable to when you want to sell. Okay, it also applicable to when you want to sell. You can just click on this, so you can click on market. Now, when you leave it at the market order, which means if you are selling, trade will just execute no matter the amount in which it doesn't matter if the price goes up and down, but your trade would execute as soon as fast as the moment you click on this sell ENG. If you leave it at market order, okay. But if you leave it in limit order, you can decide to set your price to go high. Since you are selling, you can decide to set your price to go high so that by the time the amount of that coin get to that exact amount in which you impute, the trade would execute immediately using the limit order. Okay. Now on the market order, this means you're doing it at your own risk. Okay. If you are using the market order, you are doing it at your own risk.